The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Vibrant and vivacious, there is a genuine appetite for the game here, retaining, as it does this stadium, the spirit of the grand old ground they left behind a mile away. So it's away we go then. Yamal. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I think it'll be fascinating, Peter, to see what this fella Gavi's been tasked with. Because he's very good at progressing the ball, recycling the ball, distributing the ball. And you'd expect him to be in a box-to-box type role. But I also like his energy, his dynamism, his telling passing. And he adds so much more than that to the side.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Akanji. Zaire Emery. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Mbappe. Yamal threads one in. Now it's Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Serginho.
This is the time you need that pace.
Looking to play him in. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that is a nice touch. Rijkaard. And he's intervened well there.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, delicate chip through. Oh, well played, well played. Now, he's got space here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Balde. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Casillas gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Serginho. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Akanji promptly onto that, and that is that. Gavi. Good chance here!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's an imaginative pass. And it's Serginho. Well, nicely intercepted. Knocks it into space. Akanji.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's in a great position here. Gavi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Gavi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Alexander-Arnold moves short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now there's a fine ball. He's going for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Zaire Emery clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Has a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
That has not gone well. Zaire Emery. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! A goal at a really telling moment. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Nicely shaped ball.
There will be
Time and again they are repelled. Vicious ball here. Now that's well seen too. That's a little off target. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Barcelona merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Barcelona have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Substitution.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Hazard with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Yamal. Yamal! Just sails past the upright.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Searching pass he's played there. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's heaved it away. Zaire Emery. Chance for a shot! Oh, just wide.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Scholes
are certainly playing with an intense focus.
and he shoots! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And yes, it's him again. Gavi! Well, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Bastoni has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So their fourth corner of the game. They've played it short, and it's made its way to him. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Gavi! That's been cut out, well played.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Zaire Emery defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well. Goes for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get it through? Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Probing pass. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Now it's Mbappe. He's gone for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time. There they go, hunting again.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Played into space. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, good spread. Van Dijk. Quality ball. Driving on and making good progress. Haaland gets a good foot in there. Referee has just said play on. Now, can they get him away? That is good alertness. Look at the space here. Shoots! Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to...
And there's the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Pass somewhat off target. He's on it. Can he get away? Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Shapes to shoot! And it's in!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
And here's Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that's delightful. Takes the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Looking for the run. Hazard providing an outlet on that. And the shot! He scored! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Big chance! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
He's had a shot! 5 minutes to add. Hazard going full steam ahead down the left flank. Tries to play it through. Spread neatly. Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. That's a cute ball. Scholes gets a foot in here. Nice looking ball. Bastoni. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And there really are few places on earth quite like this. The grand cathedral of football that is the Giuseppe Meazza. There's the whistle. Now this could be a chance. Knocks it out wide. That's good play.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
The seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Takes the shot! Azar.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now that looks a decent ball. Stood up well to him there. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Barcelona are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Haaland. Now it's Azar. He might be in here. It's Azar! And the ball's come loose here. That has been knocked clear. Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. That is ended up in no man's land. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well read, and the danger is averted. It's a good run down the left-hand side. There's a sharp little ball here. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Aimed beyond the defence, but that looks a cracking ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's had a shot! In he goes again! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Messi shoots! Knocks it into space. Hazard, he's got away. It's a throw-in. Not the most accurate pass. Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. Now he's got space here. That's been cut out, well played. Good ball, good take. Shot a goal! And he comes up trumps again. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And it's hoisted clear. Cross goes in there. Defending of the desperate variety. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's put paid to a promising move. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. And he was alert to it. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Big chance, not real chance. No mistake. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that. And there is the half-time whistle. Reflections on the first half?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
The pass has gone astray. Gavi. Gavi! Oh, that was venomous. White. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's on it. Can he get away? Good chance here. Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Haaland. Mbappe. And he was quick to react.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Mbappe. And it's made its way to him. Mbappe. And there's the shot! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, it was a confident attempt and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Costa Curta. What a throw in.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Balde. And it's Gavi. Gavi!
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.953 spettatori.
White. Zaire Emery.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Pass somewhat off target. Serginho. This looks promising. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Mbappe. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now it's De Bruyne. Hazard. Oh, he's bustling through. It's Hazard! And that is doing no harm at all.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Van Dijk. Now it's Mbappe. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Takes a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably...
Just the keeper to beat! And a shot! Now, how often do you see that?
Yeah, that was a fantastic run and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Yamal. And it's Gavi. Barcelona looking to pass their way through.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He has found the way through. Now there's a fine ball. Hazard! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though. Barcelona are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
White. He's in a great position here. Pinches it off him. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's found a way through. He's tried one! Oh, the ball's... and it's come back out to him. Oh, extraordinary.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement. Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Oh, that's fabulous. Spread neatly. Haaland! Final touch was poor.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
De Bruyne. Yamal. And Zaire Emery. That's an imaginative pass. Shapes to shoot! And the keeper has done it off. Top stop. And now a sudden chance to counter. He can run onto that. He is through here. Great chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Zaire Emery. Looking for the run, and he's made sure that's not getting through. And we're done. Barcelona suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy, Ruben Dias, has been a revelation. I'd say his...
Real chance! Goal! Arsenal! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Yamal. And that is out of play. And that pass just didn't quite work. Played through into space. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Chance! That's an imaginative pass. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. It's Gavi. Vinicius Junior. That'll be a throw. Mbappe. Ribery. That's a good ball out wide. Ball is over the line. Ruben Dias. Balde. It's a throw-in. Barcelona are behind here despite their domination of possession. Mbappe! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Vinicius Junior, and he plays one through. And he's there to belt it away. Ruben Dias. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. Yamal. It's a lovely, neat pass. Mbappe. That's good play. Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, that is rather wayward. Alexander-Arnold picks it up from the goal kick. Neymar. And a chance! Has a look and plays it forward. Mbappe. Mbappe! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Mbappe! Oh, different reaction.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona have their third corner. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Looking for options for movement. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Mbappe. Robertson. Arsenal looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what?
And he shoots! There it is! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And here's Foden. That has not gone well. Now, can they get it back? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And it's Robertson. Now it's Yamal. And the through ball. And the keeper's given it a great chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Vinicius Junior, and he's had it nicked away. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, easy pickings there. It's a searching pass. The final seconds now. And here's the chance to counter. And here's Yamal. And they're quick to get it back. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Neymar getting this one clear. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. No reported change to either side during the break. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Akanji makes the interception. Mbappe running with the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's a sharp little ball here. That ball looks a good one. Now it's Forlan. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yeah, that looks a decent ball. Mbappe! Just off target.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
And it's Forlan. It's played through for him. He is through here. He's having a shot. It's a goal. Again, we are level. What a contest.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Ribery. So we've reached the hour mark. It's going to be another throw. And now they can clear their lines. Well, what about it? So close to victory, and it has got away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Forlan. And this is Ribery. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. He has found the way through. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. To turn a deficit into a lead. And they've turned it round. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty, made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Yamal. Forlan. Played into the middle. Well read. And the danger is averted. Yamal. Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. Distributed tidily. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Not the most accurate pass. Knocks it into space. Serginho. Ribery. Gets a good foot in there. He's looking wide.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's shifting through the gears. Shot a goal! And he hits the net. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Arsenal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And it's Ribery. Alexander-Arnold. Foden! He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Robertson. Nicely weighted ball. Serginho.
4 minutos de descuento.
It's Gavi. And this is Forlan. Foden! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Oh no, this does not look good. Gavi. And we're done. Barcelona can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.